Hello YouTube, and welcome to Battle Family Prep, where we cover everything from hiking, camping, and prep. And today, we're going to be talking about a non-lethal gun, a Byrna. So, let's get it started. All right, today we're going to be talking about the Byrna. This is my wife's carry item here. She got this. She wanted something for self-defense. She didn't want to find out that she, couldn't use the gun if she had to. So this was an alternative for her to make sure that if something did happen, that she would not hesitate to pull the trigger to protect herself or our son. Like I said, so she ordered this as a kit. I believe this was the pepper kit. The model that she has is the Byrna SD. She did get the XL with kit on it. So what that does is this is an air-powered pistol. Most of the pistols have an 8-gram cartridge that they come with, and she got the XL, so hers can carry the 12 ounce. So if you buy an SD, you can buy the adapter kit to go on the end of the pistol that will allow you to use a 12 ounce cartridge. Now the difference between the cartridges is one clip. That's all you're going to get out of going to a 12 ounce canister. You can shoot 25 rounds with an 8-gram, and you can shoot 30 rounds with a 12 gram. There's a lot of different options. This is TSA approved. Of course, you cannot take it on your carry-on bag. It can be in your checked baggage, but there's regulations just like with everything else. It can't be loaded. It has to, and you have to check local laws. Sometimes different airlines want you to have it in a secure bag, but this is her card that she got. And basically this saying this is not a firearm under federal law. It's a personal security device. And that's the way the government sees it. It's less lethal protection. Maybe some legal limbo saying it's not lethal, because I'm sure if you shoot someone in the wrong place, it can be. No permits required, no federal license required, no background checks. It's CO2 powered, and it has a 60-foot range. Going over this particular model here, I'm going to flip this around so y'all can see the case that it comes in. These are just some eco-kinetic bullets. We'll get into those for a minute. I got a little bit more than what they're. So this is the SDXL. Now, whenever you get the SD model, the only difference is this end piece is not on there. You can see the 1/2 inch that's been added here, so you can put in the other cartridges, which the cartridge loads right here. The tool to unscrew it is on the end of the clip. It just goes in there, you unscrew it, put in a new cartridge. Like I said, that's why she was worried about the 8-ounce cartridge and just went to the 12 ounce just so she'd have another clip, because loading it with the CO2 is not a fast thing that you can do real quick. I'm sure if you got practice with it, you could do it pretty quick. But the muzzle velocity is 280 feet per second. The magazine capacity of this model is 5 rounds. If you get the LE, I believe it's 7. Let's see, the shot capacity, like I said, is 30 rounds for the CO2 cartridge that she went to. But like I said, we have 8 grams. All we have to do is take this end piece off, and the same screw thing screws into the gun. So yeah, no permit required, 18 years or older to purchase this arm. This is considered a mid-size. The regular SD, they consider it a compact. And it doesn't have this, and I believe the grip is a little bit smaller. It does have the Picatinny, I think that's how you say that, rail on the bottom for other attachments. It has pro sights, no recoil at all with this particular model. And like I said, you can get the SD model and then buy this end piece separate. We've had this for quite a while. I don't know if this piece was available to buy separate at the time, so we got the XL model. But now you can just go on the website and buy the SD and then buy this piece to upgrade to the 12 gram deal. And when she bought this, it came with a carry pouch. You know, it's just a fanny pack that you can put the gun in, extra cartridges, clips. It has Velcro on the front where you can put your little patches, like she's got her little patch there. So that's, you know, just a way to carry it around on your hip if you don't want the holster or anything like that. So let's talk about the different projectiles that you can get with this particular air gun. So as you can see here, these are green, and these are called an eco-kinetic projectile. And they're pretty hard, but these, whenever you go out and you practice shoot, you can shoot these, and these are eco-friendly. They just break down. You don't have to go hunt them down and find them. You're not going to harm the environment if you accidentally forget to pick one up. So now with the plastic kinetic, which let me unload one here. The plastic kinetic are a gray ball with the Byrna, their little signature thing on there, and these are a kinetic projectile. It's not the Eco. It came in this tube. We just got Ecos loaded up in all our empty tubes just so whenever she goes out and shoots, she has plenty of practice rounds. But this is a hard, solid plastic, and it delivers excruciating pain. And if you shot a side window of a car, not the windshield, because the windshield of a car has the protective plastic in it, but if you shot the side window of your car, you'd bust it out with this. From up to 30 feet away. This is pretty hard. And, you know, my wife was like, hey, you ought to let me shoot you in the leg with one. No. I watched some videos on guys getting shot with this thing. The welt and the damage that it left to their skin through their pants, it's not happening. I'm sorry. I'll do a lot of stuff for my wife, but I'm not going to let her practice shoot. Could you imagine me going to work Monday, limping, and they go, hey, what happened? What's wrong with your leg? I'll let my wife shoot me this weekend with her new gun. No, it's not happening, guys. I'll do a lot of stuff, but that's not one of them. So I don't have one of the bullets to show you because she's got her clips all loaded up. So I'll have to unload one for you. Just being careful here unloading this. This is pretty easy to load and unload. You just push the button down to unload. You just pull this to the side and you can unload it pretty reasonably. So these orange and gray balls, this is the pepper projectiles. They have 5% OC or pepper spray. You know, and this formula is 10 times stronger than most pepper rounds on the market, I do believe. I wrote me down some notes, guys, so I get this right. And I watched some videos of people shooting this at like a fence beside someone, and they just turn into the cloud of gas that it makes. And I'm going to tell you, it looks horrible. So if you shot someone direct with this, it's gonna do some stuff to them. Like I said, it's 5% pepper spray. So she has these randomly in there. She has a kinetic, a pepper spray, a max projectiles, which we'll talk about those next. So she's got them mixed. So one of them's gonna really hurt you. And then next she's gonna shoot you with pepper spray if that doesn't do the trick. So like I said, she's got these pretty much rounded off through the clip. This clip holds 5 rounds, like I said before. But these max projectiles. Now guys, you got to be careful whenever you buy this. If you live in the state of California, there's a couple of permits I think you need to require to have the pepper spray, and there's some additional training you have to do. So when you're on their website, and you're looking at the gun, it'll say for California, New York use. And like I said, just read your local laws and make sure that it's okay for you to buy all the projectiles. And I'm sure if you try to get one sent to, you know, California or something like that, you probably will have to produce your documentation saying that you're allowed to buy the stuff. So this is their max projectiles. So, and like I said, my wife has these scattered throughout her clips. She has a brand new bottle of them. So these are the max, and these, let me read it to you, are the most powerful on the market. These contain 9% concentration of pepper spray and tear gas. So not only is it the pepper spray ball, it is also has tear gas in it. And I'm going to tell you, this will incapacitate anyone for 45 minutes. That's what they say on their website. Like I said, this is pepper spray and tear gas. So not only is it OC, but it's CS as well. So you got to be really careful. Now looking at the gun is very nice. Very nice feel to it. It feels good. It aims good. No recoil. Very nice. Very good on the clips. Like I said, this bump here on the top shows you that there's one in the chamber. So I believe she keeps a green ball always in the chamber, but whenever you load your clip with your 5 rounds and you put it in, it automatically chambers around. So make sure when you get this that you read the instructions very well. Go over the owner's manual, get yourself familiar with this, go out in the backyard, shoot it at the fence, get you some little eco-friendly ones. These kinetic ones, these plastic ones that are just excruciating pain delivering, you can reshoot these. This is not a one-shot thing and then you're done. These are, you can go pick them up if you use them for target practice, just to practice. So don't think that these are one and done. The eco-kinetic is because we go out camping and stuff, and she likes to shoot when we're out camping and stuff. If she can't find them all, it's okay if you leave them behind. So, like I said, as soon as you put this in, it chambers around. And with the Byrna, you can always tell there's a round in there because this clip button will be pushed up. To discharge it, push down. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. So I'm going to put her round back in there that she wants first. So like I said, watch. When I load this up, and now I discharge the clip, the green one is gone. It is loaded. It is ready to go. Another cool thing about this is if you're like me and you grew up and you had a CO2 BB gun, what was the thing that made you the maddest about it? Well, you'd load up your CO2 cartridge, you'd go out and shoot, you'd put it up, you'd go to use it again, and there would be no CO2 in it, period. It would be done. As soon as you screwed that in there, it would puncture it. Now, I don't know how BB guns are today, and maybe they are the same as this Byrna. So as soon as you load up the CO2 cartridge, it does not puncture it. It does not puncture it. As soon as you pull the trigger the first time, it fires and opens the CO2, and then you're good to go. You're firing. So it's not like you're loading it up, ready to go in your holster, and then you pull it out to realize that you don't have any CO2 because it all leaked out. That's not the case here. Load up your CO2 can, put it in the deal. As soon as you pull the trigger the first time, it opens it. Of course, your standard, just like most BB guns, firearms, you have fire, you have safety. It does have a little coating, rubber coating on the grip, which is really nice, has a really good feel to it. And like I said, the mounting rail. And if you take this off, it does have a mounting rail on the gun itself. So if you take off your 12-ounce cartridge extender, you still have a rail here. So like I said, this is just her carry. She doesn't want to figure out that if she pulls something out on someone that she's not capable of using it. With this, that fear of that is gone. and she doesn't want to hurt someone, but she also wants to defend herself. So this is a good alternative to taking someone's life. And she doesn't want to have that. She doesn't want to do that, but she also wants to be protected, and she also wants to protect herself. You can't stop people from being who they're going to be, and this fits who she is. So that's the reason that she went with this less lethal gun. And like I said, it's a very good gun. You can carry it everywhere. Just always make sure you check your local laws on the stuff, and if you're going to fly with it, make sure you check with that airline. Every airline has little different rules, like, oh, it needs to be in a secure case, but it is TSA approved. It just has to be unloaded in that. So on the card that you get, that you put your serial number in, it does say TSA approved on the back of the card, and it gives you all the different items here. It says carry-on bags, no, checked bags, yes, and there's special instructions. So you need to check with the airline that you're flying with, and check with TSA to make sure that everything is on the up and up. So, like I said, this is a very good alternative to a firearm that my wife felt more comfortable having and using if need be. So, with that being said, guys, if you like these videos, just hit the subscribe button, and please hit the like. We will continue to do this videos, and hopefully we'll get through all the hunting seasons. I can get back out, do some camping. I got a new tent, a new hot tent that I'm getting ready to go out and use. Should be a good video, and we'll go over that tent. And I got the new stove with it, so hopefully I can get out, do some camping, and we can see how that goes. With that being said, I appreciate you watching the video, and as always, stay safe. Thank you.